Hi everybody, I'm Steven Newman. Some of you have known me as the Worldwalker these past 30 years. Today I want to introduce to you an especially beautiful part of the world. It's called the Choro Trail. I'm hoping that today, maybe in these few minutes, I will inspire you to get fit, to go for a walk, to discover the world, to learn about other people, and just find out what an incredible place this world is. But before I tell you about the Choro Trail, let's see if you can guess what country it's in. The country it's in is bordered by Paraguay, Chile, Argentina, Brazil. It's one of the world's most landlocked nations. It's in, of course, South America. It has one of the highest cities in the world in terms of altitude. It has one of the highest altitude lakes in the world, Lake Titicaca. Yes, I know that's a funny name. And if you go in the cities, you'll see a lot of open air markets where they sell coca leaves, and you'll see ladies wearing funny bowler type hats. Can you guess where it is? Well, if you have, you've won yourself a new llama. Well, anyhow, let's go explore the Choro Trail, all right? And let's see what we can find along it. Come on, let's go.
All right, here we are at the trailhead of day one of the Choro Trek. We're back here, and in a minute we're going to be heading up over that ridge over there to the high point at about 4,900 meters. The tradition here for the original Incans and pre-Incans was to take a rock from the trailhead and carry it up to a point that we'll see a bit later on the summit. Alright, so here we are at the high point of the Choro Trail. It's called Achapeta Chukura, and the tradition here is that when you start the trail, you pick up a rock, you take it with you, and at this high point in the background, this pile of rocks, it's been here for hundreds of years, you leave a rock as a gift to the mountain gods. It's supposed to give you safety and a good trip. It's the first day, we've got another 2 days on the road, so let's keep it cultural and try it out. All right, Stephen. So where we are now is what's called a tambo. It's an old wayside inn or hotel that would have existed for at least 500 years. Any locals that were traveling this trail up and down would have stopped here and spend the night, get some food to eat, keep their animals here, and yeah, head off to La Paz in the morning.
Over those peaks there, or that ridge?
Yeah, that one we just hiked down.
I tell you, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah,
I'm glad we were coming down.
Yeah.
But you know, one question I'm curious about is, what kind of food would they have eaten back then?
Well, you know, something pretty basic, potatoes and stuff like that. But two things we know they ate is something called charque and something called Chuño. And they would have been packable foods that they could take with them. It takes a bit of preparation, but once you have it, you can take it on long journeys and it's not going to expire. So.
Can you spell for me the Chuño?
Chuño. So that's C-H-U-N-O.
And of course, it would be interesting for someone to look that up and see what it is, what it means in Spanish, all right?
Yeah, it's a really interesting history. It's something that they found around here, leftovers from 800 years ago or more.
And of course, the other word you said, charque?
Yeah, it's probably pretty similar to something that we're used to hearing.
That's something that is popular in the United States.
That's right.
You can buy it at all the convenience stores.
But they don't call it charque.
No, but think of what sounds like charque in America.
And what you would normally take on a day hike or a backpacking trip.
You bet. All right, well, thanks, Paul.
No problem.
Tamiji Hanamura left his native Japan back in 1955, looking for a change of scenery. After traveling by boat from port to port, he finally arrived in South America, where he settled here in the mountains of Bolivia. Over many years, he changed the landscape to reflect the gardens of his homeland, and even now, although well into his 80s, he still greets all the passers-by and gets them to sign his registry book, and takes the opportunity to share the story of how he came to live in this amazing place.
Buen día, ¿cómo están?